Edward J. Seibolt has no plans to slow down. In his more than 20 years in the confectionery industry, he has taken every opportunity to volunteer his time and considers himself the ultimate advocate and ambassador for the confectionery business. Ed was born on April 21, 1956, in Washington, D.C. to Edward and Catherine. Growing up with 5 sisters, he fondly remembers the love, generosity, and sense of work ethic that his parents instilled in him. He knew from an early age that he wanted to get the best education he could and was always intrigued by the business world, particularly Fortune 500 companies. After attending Clemson University, he began an MBA program at American University and then moved to Boston for a year prior to moving back to the D.C. area to begin his career. He eventually took a job in Cleveland where he met his wife Christine, and they were married in 1988. Together they have 5 children, including 2 sets of twins and 2 grandchildren. Ed always sets lofty goals and prides himself on never giving up. Throughout the years, he has learned to use his personality and drive to reach his objectives. However, we're left to wonder if this recent Halloween costume choice is an example of his true personality coming through. He also isn't the only one in his family who has a thing for candy. His daughter Elizabeth made sure she had a stash of her and her dad's favorite candy on her wedding day. In 2001, after working for a number of companies in a variety of industries, including photography and small appliances, Ed joined the confectionery industry and hasn't looked back. He became Vice President of Sales at Harry London Candies in Canton, Ohio, and loved the hands-on experience he gained at the family-owned company. As he continued to build his network, he developed a genuine love for the business and the confectionery industry. Harry London was sold to Fannie Mae in 2006 and purchased by Ferrero in 2017. Ed is currently Vice President of Sales and Business Development at Fannie Mae. Lecturing to groups, schools, and other organizations about his company, his career, or the broader industry, Ed dedicates his time to giving back to the business that he loves. He holds positions on multiple NCA committees and boards in an effort to ensure the continued growth of the category, including the Vision 2025 Working Group and the State of the Industry Committee. He has been a member of the Sweets and Snacks Expo Committee since 2014 and was intimately involved in the event's rebranding in 2018. In 2021, as the event chairman, he led the charge to pivot quickly in the midst of the pandemic and helped facilitate the move from Chicago to Indianapolis following the event's cancellation in 2020. Here we see him at the 2021 ribbon cutting with NCA President John Downs and Ferrero's then chairman Paul Chibe, along with the governor of Indiana and the Indianapolis mayor. He had been appointed chairman of the trade show in 2019 and says that this role, as well as being given an extension in the position because of the pandemic, has been such an honor and humbling. If you are a fan of the QVC shopping channel, you might recognize Ed from his more than 600 live appearances. He began representing the Harry London and Fannie Mae brands on the network in 2007, using it as an opportunity to educate millions of consumers on the attributes and benefits of chocolate and confections. During his QVC tenure, the company has won several Customer Choice Awards and was a top food vendor from 2010 to 2016. In addition, Ed has earned several Ferrero Fannie Mae Shooting Star and Sales Excellence Awards, most recently in 2021. In an effort to educate Ohio politicians on the challenges the confectionery industry faces, Ed has participated in NCA's Washington Forum since 2016. He also mentors in the association's Young Professionals Network program and participates in roundtable sessions as a guest speaker. He loves to say that he is married to this industry and will be forever. Ed says the close-knit confectionery industry is unlike anything he has ever experienced. He adds that he has had the opportunity and privilege of meeting some of the brightest, talented, and most passionate people with a genuine feeling of family and community and is constantly motivated by the sense of fraternity. Ed tells us he has worked to become a good listener, which he says allows him to collaborate successfully with both internal and external customers and colleagues. He adds that he considers himself a strong networker and has cast a broad net across the industry, which has assisted in his growth and education. Ed would love to continue working in the industry in some capacity and remain involved with NCA for years to come. He hopes that one day even his children will get involved. An avid sports fan, away from the office, Ed enjoys playing tennis, biking, and serving as a player and coach for the Steelheads, a local men's softball team. Counseling the next generation, Ed advises, don't take the highs too high or the lows too low. This is paramount to success in sales. Ladies and gentlemen, Please welcome Ed's wife, Christine, who will help us induct him into the Candy Hall of Fame.